to a ridge of high pressure, and you say, that's not bad, Dan, for this time of year. You're right, 14 is where we should be, so quite a difference. That ridge of high pressure sits across the southeastern parts of Britain, but notice as we come in close, a little strip of cloud, a weakening weather front. The ridge of high pressure sits to the southeast, more or less dominating our weather. It's bringing some patchy rain in the area route to the north of Scotland. That is easing away, showers elsewhere, and then what's left of the weather front, an area of cloud that works its way south, and then we just get a bit more cloud through the night, easing in across the Irish Sea. Gets to some of the western coast, chilly enough for a touch of frost though into parts of Scotland, but where we keep some cloud, not as chilly, some mist and some fog, particularly to western areas as we start off Wednesday, which isn't a bad looking start, particularly across, say, the southern and eastern counties of England, from, say, Southampton right the way east and north towards London, about 10 as we start the day with fairly bright skies, and the same sort of thing further north. We won't have that problem like we saw this morning with that fog lingering across the east coast of England. If anything, a little bit better, 6 perhaps for Hull. Then working further north, fine bright skies, but a chilly start across parts of Scotland. 3 for Aberdeen and across the Highlands as well. A chilly one here with just a little bit of patchy cloud. Lump of blue weather system off to the west for Northern Ireland, a chilly but a fine start. The east coast of Northern Ireland, you might see some of that low cloud, and as well along the west coast of Wales, some low cloud, maybe squeezing out a bit of drizzle. And to southwest England, some of that cloud, particularly around, say, parts of the north coast of Cornwall. 7 is our starting number for Plymouth, with more in the way of cloud here. Our ridge of high pressure, he sits across southeastern areas, so with that in place, it's a fine-looking day the further south and east you are. A little bit more cloud to western areas, and that line of blue weather system trying to get close, but just sort of staying out. And 21, maybe 22, further north and west, a little bit cooler, 12 to 15 as we finish off. And then for the next couple of days, yes, you guessed it, with high pressure, it will stay warm for many of us. Fine-looking weather for the most part because of our little friend. And watch what happens as we go in, almost like you sort of put some sticky tape to the high, leave it there, and watch this weather system try and ease in, and it's not moving. So with that in place, southeastern parts of Britain, fine-looking weather for you. What is left of our weather front weakens as it comes into northwestern areas. 13, 15 to maybe 22 for Thursday, and then Friday, a little bit of bulge in our ridge of high pressure. We push the band of rain north and west, still as high as 22. So I think